Hey, this is John from HeyUGuys, and we're going to take a look at the latest Star Wars trailer. Now, the first full trailer for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, has just arrived. It's phenomenal, and we absolutely love it. Trying to react to a trailer as big as this and as important to us as this is quite difficult, but suffice to say that all morning, and it's very early in the morning here, all morning since it aired about 3 hours ago, I've had lots of messages from my friends saying this is amazing, and like other things that I can't say on YouTube. But we're going to take a look at some of the things we've learned from J.J. Abrams' new film. First of all, we open with Rey scavenging on the inside of the Star Destroyer. Now, we knew that she was a scavenger on Jakku, and we knew that there was a Star Destroyer there on the planet. What we get from these first few shots are the epic scale that you see of the Star Destroyer, and how this single person, and how dangerous it is, how this single person is seen against this vast remnant of a once great empire. It's really interesting, almost Indiana Jones-ish look at Rey, and it sets her character up really well. Now, we also have a key shot, which is her response, her reaction to a distant ship blasting off of the planet. Now, there's a really nice little bit that she does, which is just sort of a half smile, half resigned to her fate. You can kind of understand this is mirroring of Luke on Tatooine, watching the Twin Suns set, looking for adventure and hoping that one day he might get off that rock and do something amazing. So that sets up her character really, really well. The voiceover, which we assume is from Maz Kanata, asks her who she is, and she says that she's no one. And you can bet by the end of the film she is going to be someone. Then we move on to Finn. Now, we knew that Finn was an ex-stormtrooper. We knew that something horrible had happened from the last trailers, but now you hear it from his voice. He was raised to do one thing, which suggests that he was born into the Empire. It adds credence to the notion that Finn isn't his name, that it's just his designation and it's his stormtrooper number. His taking off of the helmet is something we've seen before, but that is the key shot for Finn. And what J.J. Abrams is doing in this trailer is he's setting up the main players. So you've had Rey looking at the distant ship blasting off and dreaming of a better life. Finn is taking off the stormtrooper helmet, and then of course you see the TIE fighter crash on Jakku, and you see him looking over this desolate land. And that's the beginning of his journey. He says he's got nothing to live for, and you can bet, again, by the end of the film, that that's not going to be true. Then you have Kylo Ren, and you look at him standing on the bridge of this Star Destroyer with this enormous streak of red laser screaming across the sky, and you can just imagine that's the Starkiller base in action. It's a really iconic shot, having this Vader-esque pose on the end of the Star Destroyer, and the lighting of the scene is really dramatic. And of course then you see and you hear Kylo Ren talking to Vader's mask. The fact that he's going to finish what he started, that sets him up pretty well as well. And then of course you have the Starkiller weapon being used on the planet, destroying it up. You have Kylo Ren torturing Poe, who actually is very underrepresented in this trailer. You get a couple of glimpses of him, which is interesting. I thought he would feature a lot more. But then we have the TIE fighter chase across Jakku. Now, the music underneath this, and this is no mistake, is a rendition of the Empire Strikes Back asteroid field. Now, of course, there are even some moves that the Falcon does to evade the TIE fighters in this trailer, which mirror exactly the shots in the asteroid chase in Empire Strikes Back. So you can see where they're going here. You can see that they're saying, look, do you remember Empire Strikes Back? That was the best one. Well, this is going to be very much like it. What's interesting in this one in particular is that you have Finn and you have Rey on board the Falcon, talking about the fact that there are stories about the Jedi and the dark side, and Han Solo saying it's all true. This suggests that Luke and his great Jedi Order, which was meant to be built after the Return of the Jedi, has not happened. Where is Luke? Why don't people know about the Jedi? Why don't people know that the Empire that was destroyed was part of the dark side, was part of something which was enormously powerful and then fell down? It suggests that the Jedi and the Force is as remote and as ancient at the beginning of The Force Awakens as it was at the beginning of A New Hope. There are some nice shots of hyperspace looking very warp speed-esque. That's something that we've had straight out of Star Trek. And then you have to just wait. Who are these guys? This is Kylo Ren. This must be the Knights of Ren that J.J. Abrams was talking about, his ancient order. Not Sith, but very, very nasty looking indeed. Now, we obviously can't see very much of them. None of them have lightsabers, but some of them have weapons that we can see, but none of them are ignited. Who are they? What are they doing? We do not know, but it's a really, really nice tease, something that's going to be important. Then you have another look at Poe. From one of the teasers that we've seen already. Han Solo's voiceover has the word Jedi, and as soon as it does that, you see Finn on screen. So that, I don't think, is a coincidence. I don't think J.J. Abrams is saying Finn is, not a Jedi, maybe not. Everyone was thinking that Rey was going to be the one with the Force, and it's going to be a Jedi. Perhaps it's both. We don't know, but J.J. Abrams here is hinting that it's definitely going to be Finn. Then, of course, you've got your big, epic dogfight shots, which look fantastic, unlike anything we've ever seen before. BB-8's looking very cute and everything, and the Force is talking to you, goes the voiceover. We don't know who that's addressed to, but it just is. You see these shots and you think, I can't wait to see them in context because they look so beautiful, they look so good. Then you have Han hugging Leia, which is a really nice moment, we don't know why. And then finally Kylo Ren facing off against Finn in the woods. We have dogs, we have cats, they are living together, mass hysteria. Star Wars is back, and it is a very, very exciting thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh? Is that from the Goonies? Nice.
Hey